Maximizers. Welcome to my live. I know I'm a little bit late. I just scarfed down dinner with the family. And I was like, yo, I'm so late for my live. But if this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer. I am a business coach and I help women start and grow a profitable business that they love using social media. I have been using social media for my own business for the past 5 years, and I have been able to make over $300,000 in the past 4 years of actually making money in my business. So, for today's live, I want to talk to you about the number one thing that you should be doing in business. I don't care what stage you're in. I don't care how long you've been in business, how short you've been in business. There's one key thing that you need to do to make your business and business. And outside of building up your audience, this is the number one thing that you should be doing in your business all the time. If you already have your business started, I'm trying to look for a wipe to wipe my glasses because my glasses are like dirty. If you've been in business for a while and you're not doing this thing consistently, this is hurting your business. So I would love to know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country are you watching from? And I want you to let me know in the comments. If you have a business, drop some money sign. So if you have a business, drop some exclamation points. Exclamation points if you have a business. And then I want you to drop money signs if you want to start a business. Hey, Daniel and Lydia on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. I'm super excited to have you here. So if you want to start a business, drop some money signs in the chat. And if you already have a business, drop some exclamation points in the chat, okay? I'm going to get a wipe to wipe my glasses because I can't see. Like, it's a cloud. And I usually have some wipes here, but I think I used them all. So let me grab a wipe. So exclamation points if you already have a business, money signs if you want to start a business. And I am going to rant today. Rant, talk, and ramble about the number one thing that you should be doing in business. Are you ready? Actually, I want to hear some guesses. What do you feel like is the number one thing you should be doing in your business? I want you to drop some guesses in the chat. And I am the type of person that when I'm live, I want to engage with you. I want to call you by name. I want to answer your questions. I want to connect with you. So let me know in the chat, what do you feel like is the number one thing you should be doing in your business? When all else fails, this is what you should be doing. If you're not doing this, you don't have a business. So what do you think is the number one thing that you should be doing in your business? My glasses were dirty, y'all. I don't know how I was looking out of them. Because I want to rant about the number one thing you should be doing in business, but I'd love to hear from you. What do you think is the number one thing that you should be doing in business? Hi. I see people joining. We're talking about the number one thing that you should be doing in business. Let me know in the chat what you think the number one thing is you should be doing in business. Hi, everyone who's joining. I'm Crystal, and I'm a business coach, and I help women start and grow a profitable business that they love using social media. And I have been able to make over $300,000 in the past 4 years that I've actually been making money in my business. And I made it all using social media organically. And tonight, I really just want to rant a little bit about the number one thing you should be doing in business. Are you ready? The number one thing you should be doing if you have a business is selling. If you are someone who has a business and you feel like you don't want to sell, you want to have a business, but you don't want to do any sales, you don't want to have any sales conversations, you don't want to create sales content, you don't have the money to invest in getting someone to do those things for you, you don't have a business, you have an expensive hobby. If your goal is not to be making money, making sales, you do not have a business. Outside of, I would say, your first 90 days that you are building an audience, but you are truly building your audience with the goal to sell to them. You are building your audience to get them on your wait list for when you launch. You're building your audience because no one knows you. So if you are not selling, if you already have a business and you set a sales goal for yourself and you didn't hit it in October, what are you doing differently to show up and sell? Now, if you are not making sales, you don't have a business. So let me break down some things that you can do to help you actually make sales. If you have a business and your product is evergreen, meaning someone can buy it all the time. You sell chapstick, this regular vanilla chapstick is available on your website all the time. You should be selling in some form of fashion every single day and inviting someone to purchase your chapstick. Okay? Does this make sense? If this makes sense on TikTok, please give me some likes. I am live on all my platforms: TikTok, Instagram, 2 YouTube channels, and my Facebook page. So if this is helpful for you on TikTok, please go ahead and like the live so TikTok knows that y'all like this content. But if you are not selling, you do not have a business. If you are afraid to sell, I want you to ask yourself, do you want a business or do you want a hobby? And honestly, having a business is not for everyone, because if you do not want to show up and sell, having a business is not for you. So the first thing that you want to get clear on when you are making sales in your business is make sure that you have a clear offer that solves the problem. So if you are selling something and you are not clear on what problem it's solving, that's hurting your sales. So if you're selling this chapstick, this vanilla chapstick, what problem are you solving with the chapstick? You're helping people not have chapped lips. Go a layer deeper. What does chapped lips lead to? They can crack, they can bleed. That doesn't look good and that doesn't feel good, right? So you're helping someone feel good with chapstick. Okay, you go a little bit deeper. Maybe people who are sick or hospitalized use your chapstick and it makes them get through the day when they have to do all of their surgeries and their routines. So you are literally helping someone through surgery with your project. Also, some chapsticks, that's not what I have on right now. I actually have on Fenty Gloss. But some chapsticks look really good. So you're helping someone build their confidence by putting on your chapstick because their lips are not chapped and now they look bomb. You're also helping people speak better. I don't know about you, but when your lips are chapped, it is hard to talk. So you're helping people speak better with your product. Does this make sense? Do you see how you know what problem you're solving with your product? So in your business, no matter what you sell, what problem are you solving? How does someone buying from you solve a problem? I'm a business coach. If you purchase one of my coaching programs, it is helping you solve the problem of one. If you're in my Brain to Business Bootcamp, it's helping you solve the problem of figuring out what your business is. It's helping you figure out your business idea. It's helping you to get very clear on your offer. It's helping you to price your offer, and it's helping you to create your social media. The Brain to Business Bootcamp is here to help you get unstuck. The Brain to Business Bootcamp is here to give you support as you start the business and you get over that first hurdle. So I'm helping you solve the problem of being stuck. I'm helping you solve the problem of starting your business. I'm helping you solve the problem of not having anyone to ask questions to because you have me. Does this make sense? Your offer in your business needs to solve a problem. It needs to solve a clear problem. And if I ask you, what problem does your business solve, and you can't tell me, that means that you're not going to be able to tell your ideal customer that, which means you're not going to be able to sell to them. It's got to be a little bit more than just looking cute. Looking cute is a byproduct. When people look cute, what does that mean? They have more confidence. They can get more things done. They feel better about themselves. They can do more things. With that confidence, they can go and make more money. So you have to dig deep to really figure out what problem is your offer solving and get crystal clear on that, because literally the problem that your offer is solving, that is your content. That is your sales. I don't know about y'all, but that unbrush is all over my TikTok feed. You can't scroll every 3-4 videos. Unbrush, unbrush, unbrush. What problem is the unbrush solving? Detangling your hair. It's just a brush. It's a little bit better than some of the brushes we got on the market. It's innovative technology, but they make it very clear on what problem it's solving. We have hundreds of people showing us tutorials on how to use this brush in our hair. It solves a clear problem. So you have to make sure that your offer solves a problem. Don't just buy any brush, buy the unbrush. Why? Because it detangles your hair like no other brush. How? The bristles are different. It's lightweight. It's airy. Like, I don't have one, but my sister got one and she said it's good. So guess what? Now I'm going to get one because my sister bought one. But it solves a clear problem. Do we already have a million combs and brushes? Yes. But do this one solve a problem better than everything else? Yes. So that means you're going to buy it. Your product in your business needs to be that clear. Your offer in your business needs to be that clear. If you are not selling, you don't have a business, you have an expensive hobby. So you want to make sure that you are crystal clear on what your offer is. Hey, brown skin girl, and what problem it solves. The second thing I want to say about selling in your business, and the number one thing you should be doing in your business is selling. Sell, sell, sell. You should be making sales, okay? You want to make sure that your offer is priced appropriately, okay? Most women, when they start a business, they underprice themselves. They go into business thinking, I just want to help people. They go into business thinking, no one can afford if I charge $200. They go into business thinking, I don't want to be the most expensive in the market. No one's going to buy to me. I'm new. No one knows me. No one's going to buy from me. All wrong. Okay? When you are pricing your offer, it needs to be priced based on the value and the cost. So if you have a physical product, you need to put the cost of everything it takes to make it, down to the printer ink to print the shipping label, shipping boxes, tissue paper, the gas to go from your house to the freaking post office, every piece of packaging, every piece of material. So once you know how much that costs, my secret weapon that I like to do, a lot of businesses do not do this. I've done this from day one, and it has been very helpful for me and my clients. On each product, how much do you want to make from each product? So if I'm making a chapstick, I want to make $4 from every chapstick that I sell. I'm just using a number. Chapstick, it probably closer to $2. I will want to make probably $3-ish for each chapstick. Okay? So when I'm thinking of the price of my chapstick, it starts at $3. And let's just say it costs $2.50 to make the chapstick. So it costs $2.50 for all of my physical things to make this chapstick. So now the bare minimum price is $5.50. Then we need to add in service charges, right? Electricity to run it. Okay. We need to add in any other labor additional costs that need to be in there. If you have a payment processor, any systems you use. So maybe we add another $1.50 for systems. So now we're at $5.50, $6.50, $7 for the chapstick. And then this is my secret ingredient. If you ever want to have a sale on your chapstick, remember, this is a small business chapstick that someone is making in their kitchen. I'm not talking about a big manufacturing plant. I'm talking about a small business owner who has an amazing formula that they created that helps them. It's all organic, all natural. The cost right now is $7, and that's the bare minimum because that takes care of everyone. It takes care of me getting paid $3 a chapstick, all the costs associated with making that chapstick, okay? But you want to have a sale. You want to offer a promotion. So you add $3. So the price of your chapstick is $10. And the lowest price you can sell it for is $7. So you can offer 10% off. You can offer $2 off. You can offer $1 off. You can offer $3 off. But you cannot go lower than $7. If this makes sense to you, can you please put some yeses in the chat? Can you please like this video on TikTok and Instagram if this is helpful? When you are pricing your offer, you need to price it for value and how much it costs. Stop shortchanging yourself. If you have a $10 chapstick, so be it. If someone wants a cheaper chapstick, they can go to Walmart, they can go to Sephora, they can go to Ulta. There is a market for everyone. There's $20 chapstick in Ulta. There's $20 chapstick in Sephora. But they are not getting a handmade chapstick from a woman who is breaking her back, who's worked on this formula for 17 years. It's going to cost more from a small business. It costs small businesses more to operate. Okay? So I do not want you to devalue the price. Now, just realize you cannot be promoting your product to dollar store minded people who want to go in and get $1.25 chapstick. They're not going to pay $10 for a chapstick. I'm going to be honest with you. If that chapstick is chapsticking, I will pay $10 for it. I went and spent $22 on Rihanna's lip gloss. Now, I know I said chapstick, but on Rihanna's lip gloss, I spent $22. Okay. These things at CVS are close to $10. It's a lipstick, but these are close to $10 at CVS, right? So, like, price your products for value, not what you think people will pay. People will pay for things that work for them and that they see value in. People will spend money. If you have a great product, if it works, people will buy it when you market it to the right person. But I need you to be confident within yourself of like, the price is the price is the price. And it needs to be based on value and how much it costs. When I create my coaching programs, I have a base price of like, for all of my services, I need to add in this. For my team members that are going to be working on this project, I need to add this. For me, how much do I want to make? Right? How much do I want to make from each sale? So if I want to make $50, the starting price of this offer is $50. Then I have to add in team. Then I have to add in systems. Then I have to add in if I want to offer a promotion or a discount. Anytime I offer a promotion or a discount, it is not by accident and it is not random. I know how much the minimum cost I want to make for each item. So that's already baked into the price. When you go to the store and they're having a sale, they've already baked that into the price. Does this make sense? So you need to do the same as a small business owner. Do not devalue yourself. My coach said something to me when I started working with her, and I didn't quite understand. When I first started, I was teaching women how to coupon, budget, and meal plan, something that I love dearly, something that I have been doing for 15 years. I will never stop couponing, right? But when I first started my membership, I was coaching and I was showing up live in this membership 8 times a month, 8 hours a month. I was live helping women with no problem. I charged $5. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. And you want to know what? People still came to me and said, I can't afford your membership. $5. And when I first met my business coach, I met her in person, which was such a joy. And when I told her what I was doing, and I told her how much I was showing up, she was like, you need to raise your prices immediately. Now, here I am thinking I'm brand new. I just want to help people. $5 is a low cost. And she's like, are you running a business or a charity? Because if you're running a charity, $5 is great. But if you want to run a business, $5 is not enough. And then that's when she looked at me and she was like, well, what systems are you paying for every month? Who's helping you? I had an assistant at that time. And she was listing all these things. And basically, out of that $5, I was barely getting $1 and some change per person. And I was showing up 8 times a month live, not to mention all the pre-recorded stuff I was doing, all the posts that I was scheduling. Like, I was working for free, essentially. So I raised my prices not by much, but by like $10. I went from $5 a month to $15 a month. But what she said to me when we were coaching was, if the price is too low, you will resent it. You will start to resent your clients. You will start to resent your sales. And when you resent it, you repel the feeling to make more money. I never thought that I would feel that way. I was like, she's crazy. I used to curse my coach out in my head all the time because I used to think that this woman was insane. But then I realized she's right. I don't want to show up as hard when I'm only getting $5 per person and I am only getting like $1 per person. For all the energy and effort, I would never work at a 9 to 5 for the amount that I was working for as I was making money. So she was like, you have to make sure the price is enough for you to show up. Then I've also been on the other side where I charged way too much that it was uncomfortable to sell. Okay. So you have to find that happy medium where you are not devaluing yourself. You're getting all the money that you want to make, and it's not too much that it scares you. Because I've been on the other side of that where I charged too much and I was afraid to sell it because I'm like, this is too much. Happy medium. So I'm saying all this to say, I really want you to look at how much you are charging in your business for your offers to make sure that your prices are aligned appropriately. So from day one, you make money. So if I only sell one, at least I got the money that I wanted from selling one. If I sell 10, I got the money times 10. If I sell 100, I got the money times 100, which is great. That gives me more energy. That gives me more effort. It gives me more opportunity to do more. I'm paid well. What I'm not going to do is get paid less in my business when I'm doing all of the work, most of the work. Like, I refuse to do that. So if I'm going to charge, I'm going to charge the price that feels great for me. I'm going to charge the price that feels aligned with the value of the offer that I am offering and the price that is incurred. Because even though I'm a service-based business, my overhead is very low, like very low as far as systems. But I make sure on every offer, $1 to $2 is added to cover my systems. Like, I have to pay for Zoom for the year. It's like $150 for the year to have Zoom. Okay, so every time I sell something, we add $1 to the price. So that way I have the $150 at the end of the year to pay for Zoom every year. And I do that for everything. So just make sure you're pricing it for the value and not how much you think people can pay. And again, if you want to run a charity, run a charity. But if you want a for-profit business, then you have to make sure that your prices are lined appropriately. Because there's people out here who have clothes from the dollar store. Then there's people out here who have clothes from Macy's. And then there's people out here who have Gucci, Prada, and Louis head to toe. People will pay for what they see value in. And everything is not for everybody. Your product is not going to be for everybody. My coaching is not for everybody. I know people have me blocked. I know people can't stand the sound of my voice. I'm not the coach for everyone, which is fine. I get that. Everything is not for everybody. The people that are meant to buy from you will come. You just have to believe it, and you just have to control what you can control, which is how you show up and how you make the offer, i.e. how you sell. If you have a business and you're not selling, what is holding you back? Let me know in the comments. If you have a business and you're not selling, what is holding you back? Why are you not making the sales that you desire? I'll tell you this, my coach already said, she also said, your results make sense. So I set some goals for myself. And she's like, well, are you showing up like you want to sign 20 new people into your membership? And I had to think like, no, I wasn't selling every day. I wasn't sending emails a few times a week. I wasn't following up with people who said they were interested. I wasn't going on my stories and asking for the sale. I wasn't posting content. I showed up like 2 times. There's no way I can show up 2 times in 30 days and expect 20 new clients to come into my membership when I have no funnels or nothing working. It does not work like that. So she always says your results make sense. When I show up and I sell every single day, what happens? I make sales. Okay. It went from 1 to 5 real quick. Like people signed up back to back to back a week, but I was going hard every single day for like 3 weeks. And then the fruits of my labor has come. All right. So you have to show up for yourself. Okay. My third tip for you to make sales in your business is something that I did, and I didn't even realize that I was doing it. I want you to build your audience and focus on one social media platform. If you are trying to make sales simultaneously, hey, Dream Dolls Collection, thank you so much for joining. Tell me a little bit about your business. What's your business? Okay, so if you are trying to make sales on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Snapchat, how's that going trying to be everywhere to everything to everybody? I have been on social media for 5 years. I am right now live on every single one of my platforms at once. Okay, I'm maximizing, but I was not always doing this from day one. Day one, I was live on YouTube. That was it. And I think my Facebook page, because I could do YouTube and my Facebook page at the same time. But I think even in my very, very, very beginning, right, I was live on YouTube. I was posting only on YouTube. I focused on one platform. I built my audience to 5,000 subscribers before I started selling my own thing. You have to pick one platform and focus. I'm not saying forever, but at least for the first 6 months. And hell, if it takes you the first year focus on one platform. So right now I maximize my time because I'm like, if I'm going to go live, I'm going to go live on all my platforms. So I'm live on 2 YouTube channels, my Facebook page, TikTok, and Instagram at the same time. I have been growing my audiences on all of these platforms. I would say YouTube, it was just YouTube for 2018 and 2019. In 2019, I would repost my content on Facebook and Instagram. So from day one of my first YouTube channel, Chris the Maximizer, anytime I had a YouTube video, I would take that link, I would post it on my business Facebook page and my personal Facebook page, and I would say, go watch my new YouTube video with just the link. In 2019, I would take my thumbnail from YouTube, put it on Instagram as a post, and say, I just posted a new YouTube video, go watch it, the link's in my bio. In my stories, I would share that post and say, go to YouTube and watch my video. So 2019 and 2020, I was just reposting the same content on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I did not make any new content for Instagram or Facebook. Now, my assistant would take some of my quotes and stuff and she would make the graphics for me. I was not racking my brain trying to make content. So for 3 years, it was just YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. At the end of 2020, I got an opportunity to get paid a few $1,000s to post consistently on TikTok because TikTok was trying to grow. They just changed from Musical.ly and they wanted to pop. So they paid me. So that was the first time I started making actual content for another platform that wasn't YouTube. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I sell apparel and handmade crochet hats and purses. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions about business. That's what we're talking about. I'm a business coach and I help business owners use social media to make consistent money in their business. Let me know if you have any questions. You can drop them in the chat. I answer all the questions. So what I'm doing right now, I have since pivoted to being a business coach. I had so many of my clients ask me how I started my business, and they had saved enough money and now they were ready to make more money. And in 2020, I started doing like side hustle on a budget, YouTube channel on a budget. In 2021, I ran my Money Makers Academy. 2022, I ran Side Hustle Society. And then in 2023, I decided that I'm going to pivot and I am just going to be a business coach. I am no longer going to publicly sell my my money saving coaching. I love it. I still have the programs available. They will be available for the lowest price I've ever offered for Black Friday. So if you want any couponing or budgeting help, it's going to be there. But I've decided that I want to help women make more money because nothing bad happens when women make more money. When women make more money, it's more impact, right? You can still coupon. You should always budget whether you have $1,000 or $100,000 or $100 million. Because I think I need y'all to know that the more money you have, the more important it is to budget. And a budget doesn't mean you can't spend your money. A budget means you have a money management plan. You have a plan for your money. A plan. It's a money plan. It's not, oh, I can't spend my money. Sis, buy whatever you want, but you know how much you can spend in each area. And if you decided that you want to take $1,000 of your own money and start your business, it's better to take that $1,000 for your business than it is to blow it going to happy hours with your work friends. That's what budgeting means. You sat down and you consciously decided how you want to spend your money. Multiple six-figure business owner, I budget my business money. Now my budgets, which means what I had to allocate is bigger than it was before, right? Maybe I used to have $200. Now I got $500, right? Like the amounts were different. The amounts changed. But the money management strategy is still there. I'm going to get to your question, I promise. So saying all that to say, I decided to be a business coach. And when I decided to make this pivot, the first thing I thought of was I needed to build an audience. Now, I already had 30,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. YouTube was all about couponing, right? With some of you watching on the couponing YouTube channel because you still want to make more money. My TikTok, I had 50,000 followers, like 49,000, 48,000 when I started this. And when I started business coaching, and most of them came to me from my couponing content. And I'm like, all right, all of my platforms were couponing based. I was like, I need a new platform to build an audience. So I decided to go back to my favorite platform, back to my roots, and start a brand new YouTube channel. And I said, I'm going to flip my Instagram and I'm going to flip my TikTok, which means I'm not posting any more couponing content. I'm only going to post business content. And eventually my audience will grow for business. But for YouTube, that wasn't happening. It's too much of a search engine. So I said, I'm going to start a fresh YouTube channel. So I have a fresh pool of people who are only following me for business content. Now I'm almost to 300 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed to my business YouTube channel, it is Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with Krys. Build a Business with Chris. I post every other day, and I'm posting business tips, tricks, techniques, all the things you need to start and grow your business. Okay. That's what I'm doing over there. So my third tip for you is to build an audience on one platform. So let me tell you what I'm doing, and then I'm going to answer a question. So what I'm doing is I'm only creating content for YouTube, but you're on TikTok and Instagram right now. I am, and Facebook, but I do not rack my brain and create new content. I'm not recording TikToks and I'm not recording Reels. I make content for YouTube. What does that look like? So I sit down and I'm posting every other day. So right now I'm doing December's content. So for December, I need 15 videos to post every other day. So what I do is I sit down, I have 15 video topics. That's what I'm doing. And I outline all those videos. So from those videos, what I'm going to do is I have a software where I drop my YouTube video in once it's recorded, and it's going to split it up for me. And then I take those clips and I'm posting them as shorts, TikToks, and Reels. One thing that I am going to do this week is I'm going to take all of those topics, right? So the number one thing to do in business, I have 4 tips. I'm going to record a TikTok, but again, it's the same content. But because the clips that I break up, the YouTube videos are 10 minutes. So if I give you 5 tips, none of the videos have all 5 tips in them, right? So I'm going to sit and I am going to record a few TikToks of like all of the content I recorded on YouTube, but just like, here's 4 things that you definitely should be doing to make sales in your business. This, and this. And I'm going to do a little explanation, but I'm just going to do it TikTok style. Make sense? But do you see how I am not saying, okay, I need 15 videos for YouTube and I need to come up with, 20 topics for Instagram and 20 topics for TikTok? No, my main platform is YouTube. So all of my content brain work goes to YouTube. If I need to post a TikTok or Reel for any reason, it's going to come from the ideas in the videos that I already recorded. If I do not feel like recording a TikTok or a Reel, I am not. I will slice my YouTube video as best I can and post that as a TikTok and a Reel. Does that make sense? So you need to pick one platform and build your audience. I built my audience on my first YouTube channel to 5,000 before I started selling. Now on Build a Business with Chris, I have like almost 300 subscribers and I've started to sell because my audience needs what I have. But my first 30 videos was just join my email list, get my free training. I did not sell from day one. I know that I need to build up an audience. I know that I have to build up an audience. So that's what I'm doing. I pick a brand new platform to build an audience. So Dream Doll says, any tips for getting sales for Black Friday? Okay, I have a lot. I have a lot of tips. So I would say first off, good evening, Classy 1964. Thank you so much for joining. So I think number one, you should narrow down your offers. Okay, so you can do this 1 or 2 things. I know you sell physical products, right? So I hope you're still here. Let me see if she's still here. I don't know if she's still here. Are you still here, Dream Doll? I hope she's still here. Maybe not. So if you're looking to make sales for Black Friday, I would narrow down your offer. So you can do this 2 ways. You can do a site-wide sale where it's like everything is 40% off or whatever amount you choose, or you can pick specific items and put them on sale. So I have like 4 offers for Black Friday. Hold on 1 second. Oh, TikTok, am I back? Sorry, I had to turn something off on TikTok. Okay, hopefully it comes back in a second. So I have 4 offers for Black Friday. Okay. So I would suggest you decide if you're going to do a full discount sale off the whole site or if only specific things are going to be on sale, which is fine. My second tip is decide when your Black Friday is going to be. And I actually have a video on my YouTube channel where I'm talking about how to prepare for Black Friday sales. I just remember I just posted it like 2 days ago. So definitely go check out on Build a Business with Chris. I have a YouTube video all about that. And then once you know the days of your Black Friday sale, like what days do you want to sell? What days do you want your Black Friday to be available? Once you figure out what days you want it to sell before the sale, let people know about the sale before. So, for instance, my Black Friday sale is going to start on November 16th. So, like next Thursday. This week, by Friday, you are going to get a Black Friday guide from me, like a Black Friday circular, where it's going to go to my email list. I'm going to talk about it on live, and you're going to see everything that I have on sale. You're going to see how much it costs, what it includes, how it helps you, everything. So when the cart opens and there's a bonus for you being on the wait list, and there's a bonus for you buying in the first 24 hours or whatever, you are ready to buy. Because in the old days, when you lined up outside, everyone knew what was on sale, all the big ticket items. Now, there were smaller items in the store that you didn't know, but the TVs and the electronics and the bikes and the slow cookers, we knew what was going to be on sale. So you knew when you got to the Walmart, when you got to Best Buy, you knew what you wanted to buy. When you were going to the mall, you had an idea of what you were going to get. So make sure your people know before Black Friday, before your Black Friday, when it's happening. So mine is happening on November 16th. That's going to be the first day of my Black Friday sale. And then later this week on Friday, I'm going to share with you everything that's on sale, how much it costs, how it helps you, who it's for. So if you are someone who wants to start a business, if you are someone who needs help with your business, make sure you click the link in my bio or the link in the description box on YouTube and get on my wait list for Black Friday. Yeah, you want to get on the Black Friday wait list. That's all I'm going to say. Get on the Black Friday wait list, because if you want help, if you need coaching, best prices, promos, bonuses of the year. Okay. Best promos of the year. But back to building an audience, one platform. Don't spread yourself too thin. Like for me, this isn't spreading. This is actually fun for me to be live on all the platforms. Like I have two phones in front of me and I have my laptop in front of me. So it doesn't hurt me to go live on all of my platforms. And you can absolutely do the same thing if you are someone that's going live. But when it comes to creating pre-recorded content, build up one platform, at most two, but make one your main and then repurpose all that content and put it on that other platform. Okay? Does that make sense? Do not start your business thinking that you have to be on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, LinkedIn, being in all those places. The only thing I'll say is if you decide to pick Instagram, make the Facebook business page, because it doesn't cost you anything extra, and then just post the same stuff over there, because the Facebook audience is a little bit different, but post the same stuff over there. And people can write reviews and stuff for you on your Facebook. Ooh, excuse me. On your Facebook business page. So that's the only time I say if you're going to do Facebook or Instagram, get them together, because they're the same company. Okay. And then my last tip for you, you should be asking for the sale every single day. So me inviting you to my wait list is asking you to buy in to one day working with me. So although I'm not selling something for dollars right now, I'm selling you the opportunity to get on my wait list. So if you've been wanting to work with me, you've been thinking about working with me, you want to be nosy and see what I'm selling for Black Friday, you want to get your coins together, you know you want coaching, you know you want to start a business in 2024, getting on my wait list is going to give you access to the best prices that I've had all year. And I have a program, my Brain to Business Bootcamp, that starts in January. The extended payment plan option is going to be available for Black Friday. After Black Friday, the extended payment plan is not going to be available. So it's going to be the best option for you. I'm offering months for free, coaching calls. I mean, there's so much that you can get when you buy on Black Friday, and there's extended payment plan options. So it's a lower cost to entry. Okay. So if you are thinking about starting a business, or you have a business and you want to make more sales, then I highly suggest you go ahead, get on my Black Friday wait list, so you will be the first to know when my deals go live. And then, like I said, this weekend, I'll be doing lives to share with y'all what my Black Friday offers are going to be, so you can know all the details. So on the 16th, you're ready to go. On the 16th, you can make your informed decision, you can purchase, and you can buy. Okay? So, excuse me. Those are my tips for you to be selling. Those are my tips for you to be selling. If you want to get on the wait list, you can go to KrysTheMaximizer.com, KrysTheMaximizer.com, KrysTheMaximizer.com. to get on the Black Friday waitlist, you can click the link in my bio on TikTok or Instagram to get in. What questions do we have? Questions, comments, concerns? Was this helpful? You should be selling every single day. You should be asking for the sale every single day. If your product is available for someone to buy every day, you should be selling every day. It doesn't always have to be buy my chapstick, but starting something on your Instagram stories where every day you say what chapstick you're wearing, what flavor it is, what scent it is, how it feels, talking about the packaging, showing your behind the scenes of you making the chapstick, packing the orders, deciding on new batches. Show something about your product every single day. 2 times a week, it's here's my vanilla chapstick. You should buy it at KristenMaximizer.com. The rest of the days, show us about it. Share the what and the why behind the product, how it helps me, why I need it, why I need yours and not the one at CVS. Okay? But you should be showing up in some capacity and selling. If you have an email list, sending 2 sales emails a week and letting people know that this is what we have available and why you need it and why it's helpful and all the things. Okay? I'll have to do a live on sales, but if you go to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, I have tons of videos on selling and such. Okay? Any questions? Any questions? I seen that one question on TikTok that I answered. Does anybody have any other questions? This was great. Any questions about starting your business, making sales in your business? Any questions at all? If not, that's fine. I should be live again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Yeah, I should be live again tomorrow. So if you think of any other questions, you can bring them in. Okay. Well, thank y'all so much for joining me. It's been great. I think I'll be live at night again tomorrow if I can remember. I do have them scheduled. Because these were supposed to happen last week, but I got so busy with family stuff. What in the heck? I got so busy with family stuff. I was like, I ain't gonna make it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Tonight has been great. I hope this was helpful. If you have any additional questions, feel free to slide in my DMs. They are open. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.